In 1773, a Scottish adventurer crawled out of the Ethiopian Highlands carrying 3 manuscripts of a book that had vanished from Western Christianity for 1,300 years. The book was older than the Gospels. It was quoted in the New Testament. The Catholic Church had ordered it forgotten in the 4th century. Its name was the Book of Enoch. The oldest sections were written between 300 and 200 BC, originally in Aramaic and Hebrew. Fragments of those original Aramaic manuscripts were found in 1948 among the Dead Sea Scrolls, which means the book is real, ancient, and predates Christianity. The early church loved it. Justin Martyr, Tertullian, Origen, and Clement of Alexandria all treated it as authoritative scripture. The New Testament Book of Jude quotes it directly. For 300 years Enoch sat on the same shelf as Genesis and Isaiah. Then it disappeared. By the 4th century, church fathers, including Augustine and Jerome, decided it didn't belong in the canon. By the 5th century, it had vanished from Latin and Greek Christianity entirely. Western Europe forgot it existed. It survived in only one place. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, isolated in the Highlands of East Africa, kept reading it and copying it for the next 1,300 years. What's actually inside it is what got it removed. The first section, called the Book of the Watchers, expands a single mysterious passage in Genesis. Genesis 6 says, briefly, that the sons of God came down and married the daughters of men and produced offspring called the Nephilim, and that this is why God sent the flood. Enoch tells the rest of the story. 200 angels descended on Mount Hermon. Their leaders were named Semjaza and Azazel. They took human wives. They fathered the Nephilim, who were giants. They taught humans forbidden things. Azazel taught the men how to make weapons and the women how to use cosmetics. Other angels taught sorcery, astrology, abortion, and the cutting of roots for spells. The book describes their trial in heaven, their imprisonment in chains beneath the earth, and Enoch himself acting as the courier between angels and God. For a 4th century bishop trying to build a unified theology around human sin, this was a mess. It made the origin of evil too complicated, too physical, too embarrassing. So they cut it. And it would have stayed cut if not for that Scottish explorer named James Bruce, who in 1773 walked out of Ethiopia carrying the lost book of the early church.